Okay, folks, this might be helpful for describing a universal idea. This is not to mock anybody's religion. And this is the Tower of Babel story, and it's my opinion of what the story displays. Though I didn't believe it to be this way before, because I was a fundamental Baptist Christian for 40 years. But I read the Bible for myself over the years because I had a lot of questions and I truly wanted answers. So here is first of all, this is before the Tower of Babel. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided into their lands, everyone after his tongue. Everyone after his tongue. After their families, in their nations. Shortly after, and it repeats this 3 times, talking about different nations having their own tongues. And the whole earth, now we jump to this, the whole earth was of one language. So I thought that the world has different tongues. Anyway, let's just skip over that. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, this is very short, folks. Probably never heard it this way. They said to one another, go to, let us make brick, burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime they had for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build a city. They're building a city. And that's how people communicate. They want to do something. And a tower. Whose top may reach unto heaven, with a small h. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad the face of the whole earth. It's to give you a city an identity. Doesn't sound bad, does it? We all have names to our cities. So far, I don't see anything wrong. Yeah, let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad the face of the whole earth. Oh, what's coming on here? Now listen carefully, please, because you've never heard it this way. And the Lord, all of a sudden the Lord, came down. Remember, the Creator is all-knowing, omnipresent, everywhere at one time. The Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded, people. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one. Yes, it says is one. And they have all one language. They all have one language. And this they begin to do. They begin to do. And nothing will be restrained from them. Like the Creator was surprised. Like I said, it says Lord, not Creator. Use your heads. They will begin to do. Now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. That's when we use our minds and our imaginations, and we become one and we work together. Those are usually good things, but this Lord was threatened. Go to then, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. In other words, this is threatening. Let's mess them up, okay? So here they come. Now, let me give you an example. Let's go down and mess up their language. People are getting along a little bit too much, don't you think? Let's mess it up for them. Come on, son. Let's go down there. So they went down there, you know. They went down there. To go down there and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. What's happening today, folks? Confusion. Who's confusion you? Creator? The Creator of life and everything as it should unfold, as you were made to be? Or the greedy tyrants? So Lord scattered them abroad from thence, upon the face of all the earth. And they left off to build the city. Therefore, in the name of it, called Babel, because the Lord did confuse the language of all the earth, and from hence did the Lord scatter them abroad, the face of the whole earth. And even to this day, see, they came down. Looks like they're getting along a little bit too good down there, don't you think? It looks like you're getting along too good. Let's mess it up. Sounds good to me. Then wise hammers down there think they're going to do it without me, even though I know everything and I'm in them all at the same time. That's quite threatening. I know what to do. This will mess it up real good. Throw this in the mix. That'll fix it real good. Throw that down there. Yeah, that'll fix it up fine. They'll be all confused there. Check it out, see? That'll mix it up. Let's get out of here. And they went off and back to their land of dominion. And anyway, that is what I think is still happening today. You see, the lords of the land don't like it when people become one. See, they confound our language with all the damn news. Everything all mixed up, and they get you watching all the movies and this and that. And they get you hating one another. And everybody thinks they're worshiping the right God. This Lord here is not your creator, in whatever way you believe a creator. This is a tyrant that wants to mess it up for people. It's plain to see. I could go through more in this book and show you universal truth, but most people are so indoctrinated they can't see it. And I see so many people on YouTube channels, especially the Sky channels. Do you know how much scripture I can quote? The prettiest scripture you want, all about Jesus and everything. I'd have 10,000 followers by now. But I ain't going to do it. I see these people. One-eyed farmers. One-eyed farmers are all everywhere. Anyway, read it again for and by yourself without anybody telling you what it means, please, if you really care about truth. I'll do a funnier video next time, but this is the best I can do right now. I think it's on topic. Later, folks.